Mercedes have been warned about a very angry Lewis Hamilton by the last teammate to beat him in an F1 season. Lewis Hamilton was unable to fight his way into the points on race day at the Emilia-Romagna Grand Prix, but teammate George Russell crossed the line in fourth after yet another impressive weekend. Nico Rosberg has accused his former Mercedes boss Toto Wolff of playing the mental game to ensure that Lewis Hamilton remains motivated for the challenge ahead. In this video, we are going to discuss Lewis Hamilton is complaining and George Russell is driving, Toto Wolff's urgent warning. The video is going to be amazing, so make sure you stick to the end. Before starting the video, be sure to smash the like button and subscribe to never miss out on any of our videos. Toto Wolff says, as a troubled start to the 2022 season has lit a fire within Lewis Hamilton, George Russell, and every member of the Mercedes team, and Wolff has again admitted Hamilton was let down by the team in the last race in Imola. Hamilton, 37, came from humble beginnings on a Stephen H. Council estate, with his father Anthony working multiple jobs to fund his son's formative years in motor racing. The British driver has since gone on to become the most decorated driver in F1 history, winning more races than anyone else and taking a record equaling 7 world championships. He is also the grid's sole black driver. Hamilton teamed up with NFL star Tom Brady at a fundraising event for the city's underprivileged children at Miami Beach Golf Club on Wednesday. The youth is everything, and something I am passionate about is getting children into STEM, science, technology, engineering, and mathematics subjects, said the Mercedes driver. Sports bring people together, and it saved my life. I am glad we are doing something for good. Hamilton is currently enduring a torrid start to his 2022 campaign, languishing down in 7th place on just 28 points. He managed a third-place podium finish at the opening race in Bahrain, but then was eliminated in Q1 in Saudi Arabia a week later. He eventually finished 10th in the Grand Prix for a solitary point, before coming in 5th in Australia. The event in Emilia-Romagna proved his worst yet, exiting in Q2 before finishing outside the points in 13th. His misery compounded by being lapped by race winner Max Verstappen. Toto Wolff stopped short of saying things would get better in Miami this weekend. Both drivers have been working in the simulator ahead of Miami, and the factories have been busy producing updates for the next races, said the Mercedes team principal. At Imola, Russell finished a highly credible 4th, but Hamilton trailed in an embarrassing 13th. Wolff said, "It was a very difficult weekend for us in Imola. George did a great job finishing P4 from an unpromising starting position, but with Lewis, we didn't give him the tools or track position to show his true pace." Coulthard has his say on the situation and has issued a frank assessment of the position that Hamilton and Mercedes find themselves in, stating, "Inevitably, he's not happy about that. The team is not happy about it. It is going to be a long, hard slog." Hamilton himself has a similar assessment of the team's position, warning that it would be a painful year for the team, saying, "It will be a painful year that we have to ride out together. Hopefully, we can rectify it at some point in the year, or worst case scenario by next year." 11th on the grid at Imola, Lewis had clearly got the pace, Russell told Sky Sports F1. "He's incredibly fast, and he's showed that so far this year. But it's just been tricky for us as a team to get it done when the time is needed. When things have been more stable, Lewis has still been massively fast. I know there was a bit of a blip last weekend, but I have no doubt he's going to come back, and the way he's pushing the team and motivating the team is truly inspiring. We all want more. He wants more. Nobody is happy with the position we're in currently," Russell added. The struggles of the 7-time champion have been made more mystifying by the fact that Russell, 24, has found a level of consistency. He's achieved 4 consecutive top 5 finishes to lie 4th in the championship on 49 points, 21 clear of Hamilton. And now, Nico Rosberg, who beat the F1 icon to the title in 2016, has claimed that Hamilton will be hasting the situation. The pair famously went head-to-head when at the Silver Arrows, teaming up in 2013 and fighting out for the championship in 2014, 2015, and 2016. It was the British driver who won the first 2 of the battles before his German teammate prevailed for his maiden title win. Following that triumph, he shocked the support by announcing his impromptu retirement. "We are equally struggling," added Russell. "When the car is so far out of the bed and it's not the right window, it doesn't really feel like a proper racing car to drive," expanding on why he was possibly faring better. Russell said, Perhaps with my struggles at Williams with very difficult cars, maybe that's helped in some small regard, but Lewis will come back stronger, I have no doubt. He's definitely going to be pushing me all the way. I'm not getting comfortable in this position because I know what he's capable of. It's definitely a very tough situation for Lewis, Rosberg, from an F1 pundit, told Sky Sports. He's won a race in every season of his career, and it looks like maybe this will be the year where he can't win anymore. You can see how the tension is rising, and that's natural. Rosberg did back Hamilton to use his experience in order to keep his emotions in check, but said being behind Russell ever since the Grand Prix in Bahrain would be affecting him. Let's not forget also Lewis hates ending up behind his teammate. He added, even if you're 11th or 13th, he really passionately hates coming in behind his teammate. It makes him very angry. That also happened at Imola in qualifying and the sprint race. The next opportunity for Hamilton and Mercedes to address their issues comes this weekend at their inaugural Miami Grand Prix. Regardless, he's already publicly written off any chance of challenging for the world title. Indeed, after the Emilia-Romagna debacle, he received a radio apology from Toto Wolff, who labeled his car undrivable. That followed an apparent row between the pair after qualifying, but Rosberg thinks Hamilton will be working overtime to overhaul Russell. It will put the tension up a lot, especially in the engineering room, where Lewis will be pushed harder and harder. He added, it will be interesting to watch how that unfolds. Mercedes boss Toto Wolff said, since we retired from Italy, we've learned as much from the weekend as we can, and in parallel, our learning has continued in the wind tunnel and simulations. We have found several directions for improving the car, and we will be conducting experiments in Miami to correlate those simulations and hopefully confirm the development path for the coming races. The saying smooth seas do not make good sailors comes to mind. This team has shown its resilience over many years, and the difficult start this season has lit a fire within every team member, determined to put it right. Let us know your opinion in the comment section below. This was all for today. Hope you liked the video. Do not forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Stay safe, and we'll be back soon with another video.